Yes, hello the guys, girls, people of the internet and the YouTube gaming community. My name is BPRGaming and today I'm going to be giving you some thoughts and information about Aya, Bayek's wife, possibly being a Templar and forming the Templar Order we know today. Now if you're going to enjoy the video, then please click that subscribe button to stay up to date with the latest and greatest Assassin's Creed information videos and theory videos. So let's get straight into it. So as most of you know, the newest protagonist to grace the Assassin's Creed franchise, Bayek, has a wife that will be playable throughout some of the campaign missions within the game. But what most people do not know is that she is neither a Magi nor a possible assassin, but her fundamentals are very similar to that of Bayek's. We do however know that she is a protector of Cleopatra. Now, in a recent interview with Asras Ismail, he discussed Aya's personality with none other than Luma.
A little bit about Aya herself. So she's from Alexandria, that's her origin, but she, at a very young age, she had moved to Siwa, so there's some backstory there. Moved to Siwa, and she grew up with Bayek, alongside Bayek. She trained with him. She's not a Magi herself, but she adhered to the training and to the philosophies of that group. And through a more Egyptian-style version of marriage, they're married together, they have a relationship, and the idea is the journey starts in their home. And so we see it through the eyes of Bayek. And so we catch up with him at the beginning of the game, which is he's trying to figure out what happened in his home. Aya at this point has already gone on this journey herself, where she's doing her own investigation. And so we catch up with her later, and then the idea is, as the game goes on, it's their relationship, it's the things that they discover together, the things they discover apart, that leads into understanding what happened, which eventually leads to the outcome of the game, and so on. In terms of personality, she's very feisty. She's very in charge of what she wants. She has her objectives, and she's focused on them. Like she is. How can I say it? She won't let anything get in her way to get the answer she's looking for, and so there is an element of hardness to her. We balance that off by the fact that her and Bayek have a true love relationship, a very intense, loving relationship that goes through a lot of hardships. And that was actually the drama we were looking. We were looking for two people who are going through the same kind of problem, but look at the world from a different perspective. And that, how do two people that do love one another, still trying to go after the same thing, how does that friction and conflict lead to something bigger than them? And so we wanted to play with that drama. So she is quite different from Bayek in terms of perspective, even if their ideals are the same and their goals are the same. One detail to note about her is actually her, and it is an aspect of her character, that she's actually half Greek, half Egyptian, and that this kind of plays into a bit of her role in the world and her perspective of things, which is different from Bayek, who is, let's say, a personification of ancient Egypt. He's really meant to be sort of that old Egypt. And so we play with that as well.
From this, he says that Aya's personality is very feisty. She's set things that she wants to do and will never let anything get in her way to stop them. He also goes on to say how Bayek and Aya have very similar motives and goals, yet they have both very different ways and thoughts on how to complete them.
The Order is everywhere. To protect Egypt, I would kill 1,000 priests. You and I are pledged to violence. Now. And always.
What's interesting about this cutscene is not only what Aya says, but also how she says it. There are about 100 different ways in which she could have said this statement, but she said it in a way which made the character feel a bit afraid of her, and to me, this is very reminiscent of how a Templar would speak. I also noticed how throughout most of the mission, she is very much in control, very similar to that of the Templar Order. We also know that she had help from the Order of the Ancients to gain power back from her younger brother and become the ruler of Egypt. How could she get in touch with the Templar Order? From the help of her protector, Aya. Now how awesome would it be to not only see the origins of the Brotherhood that we know today, but also the origins of the Templar Order that we also know today. If Aya is a Templar, then that could hopefully explain why the Templars' goals, however similar to the assassins they are, have always been about control and violence. Now guys, before I end this video, some of you are going to have questions. Wait, how the Order of the Ancients, the Templar Order. And actually they are. The Order of the Ancients are the Egyptian rite of the Templar Order, which I actually personally found out today, which is very interesting news. But guys and girls, if you have enjoyed this theory and videos, then click the like button down below, comment if you think Aya could be a Templar, and how the ramifications could affect the storyline of the Assassin's Creed franchise. And guys, subscribe for more Assassin's Creed Origins gameplays, informational and theory videos, as I am the greatest. I'm not, but come on guys, click that subscribe button, it's free, and it really helps me out. See you next video, bye for now, and have an amazing day.